Alright, so we're out here outside the Heritage Hotel. We actually came here to go to the, this is actually to do sourcing and all that, but mostly to do the little kind of thrifting meetup. Didn't make it this time, made it the last two. But with the late night yesterday, we called it quits at 3 a.m. and still had a little bit to do, and we ended up getting up. It was an hour drive from the hotel to where they started thrifting and then get that done. But as you can see, we did get, what? 9 boxes, I think, total done, and we're just out here sitting here loading them up in front of the Heritage. They got really nice luggage carts. As you can see, you can fit 9 boxes, or not 9, 5 boxes. 4 of the 18 by 18 by 24s fit side by side. Most of them you can't, but it's nice having a little balcony, a little shade under here, just a little truck up, because it is it's hot. Alright, so we actually ended up meeting up with everybody at a Savers and a, it was Savers. We came in there 20 minutes later, and if you watch Greg the Valley Picker video, around there for a little bit, but walked there 20 minutes after everybody and found 2 things that's worth like 50 bucks. But and one thing is this video game here, and as you can see, it is 5 bucks. So we're waiting outside a game exchange. It was right next door to the red, white, and blue. We're gonna see how much they give it to us for. It does have a little bit of a scratch on the one side. I don't know if you can really see it up there by my thumb over here. It's actually like really towards the edge, so it's really fine. But as you can, there's no manual. But let's see. I think the lowest price on Amazon is 50 FBA'd. So we're just gonna take it in here and see how much to give it to you, and just go from the thrift store to the game exchange 20 minutes late and make some money maybe. Alright, so even the game exchange empty-handed. Definitely didn't go how we thought it was gonna go. Still got the game. But I think they offered us $5 or $5 cash? Yeah, $5 cash or $9 in-store credit, which I can understand if they don't sell the older games like GameCube games and stuff, but they have PS2 games in case, GameCube games, 64 games in there, and they have decent prices like the Budokai 3s, like 65 and stuff like that. So it's pretty bad offer. I mean, at 20 I'd take it. We could sell it for 40, get 40 for it, but I guess that didn't work out. Nope. Back up a little bit. Didn't find the right spot. There he goes. Alright, so we're gonna be saying goodbye to the Heritage. We didn't get up in time for garage sales. It happens. I had to edit that video last night. So and here's what we got left, just 2 bags. 4 toys didn't get shipped out. Hey, sometimes it happens. Didn't have shrink wrap or anything to wrap the bigger stuff. So I guess we're gonna head on our way home. Somebody wanted an old AJ Styles. Guess he's applying for Kmart. We're in a Kmart. We're in like Poughkeepsie. I don't know how to pronounce it. Poughkeepsi or something like that in New York. And Kmart's have been pretty hit or miss, mostly miss. But let's see what we find in the little toy section. Usually Kmart's prices are usually in your mind you think they're high, but they're actually not too bad. But a lot of items like those are $5.99. Those are usually like $4 bucks at Target and Walmart and stuff like that. And they got big old LOL. Actually, be worth it for what restricted. We're restricted. It's like $140 after fees. Don't remember how much they are. I think they're like $80. But there was a certain store last year in Coral 4, you get these things with all the sales and stuff down to like 40 bucks. But unfortunately, we're restricted in LOL balls for whatever reason. We're not restricted in a lot of stuff. But LOL balls is one of those ones where never got unrestricted. I don't know how much that is. I'm gonna go see. Might be able to sell it on eBay actually. $1 Mormon Garden. Alright, so it's got out of the Kmart. Didn't do too bad. Didn't do too good either. The problem is I'm not sure if the Kmarts are worth it driving out of the way towards, but they usually are not by the Targets, Walmarts, because this one here is like 15 minutes away from the next round of stores. But they had something that was on sale. It was a little toy, and it was not on file. It's been on file in the other Kmart's. Supposed to be their systems don't cooperate and talk to each other or something. It wasn't on file at this one, and it's on sale for $4.99, and it was already waiting in line forever. Then the manager comes over and It says, oh, those are $9.78. It's like, no, they're $4.99 on sale. Nope, $9.78. So we didn't want to walk back there and show her and kind of get a little, argue with them a little bit. I mean, I agree they might be $9.78, but you know, they're on sale. So I didn't even get those. If they're a bigger profit, we probably went back and looked at the sale sign, but they weren't. So I guess on to the next one. All right, from Kmart to Restore. We weren't gonna stop. I mean, it is our A trip. We are filling up the truck and shipping stuff out, but it's just too hard not to, especially being out where we are. We're kind of not in the middle of nowhere, I should say, but we're farther out in the boonies out here. So, you know, you never know when you find any like automatic soap dispensers, maybe some ink toner, maybe some free stuff. Take to your car. I'll take the totes. So empty-handed, they didn't have much in there. As I was saying, it's a little kind of out here in the boonies. It's a lot smaller one than we're used to. The ones around our houses are like huge, newer, and have tons of stuff. It's like kind of like 3 or 4 DVD players and CD players, and mostly just hardware stuff. So that's all right. On to a Target. As we just left Target, and who says that the Raptor's too big? You can see, parked in a super parked parking lot in a Target. It's a little tight. The cart won't fit in between this area, but I guess the Raptor works in a crowded Target parking lot. All right, so it looks like we're gonna do Longhorn for dinner here. It's like 4 o'clock. We just left the Target because we took a wrong turn. We're supposed to get on Highway 84, but for some reason I didn't have the Target marked. Sometimes it happens. And I made a wrong turn. Hey, there's a Target right there. I ended up getting a lot of decent stuff. It's hard because there's Target exclusives that are on sale and they're exclusives. You never know when they're restocks though, because they have so many at every Target, so it's hard if you want to buy it or not. But we bought a good amount and we still kept on buying them. That's the first time we've seen that current Target exclusive get a restock that had like 12 of one item, so we went for it. Not amazing ROI, I think like 7 on 15 or something like that. But we're gonna go to Longhorn. It's for Longhorn. We have an Ollie's Kmart stop that's like 30 miles apart, and we're gonna stop in Scranton and probably stay. But by then it's gonna be like 8 o'clock again, and we need room, so we're gonna have to do that. And that's it for the Longhorn, I guess. All right, so we did find our way to a Toys R Us. Not really those in our store on the other side, but it's funny because they had a bunch of carts that were Toys R Us carts, and we're like, what'd you guys do, buy Toys R Us carts? And they said, no, we just kind of commandeered them, and nothing just gonna happen. And that's what happened. We're just kind of digging through the dumpsters, and you see found some buddies from Texas also doing the same thing. So you got the birthday crowns, and I found a basketball. There's a barcode on it. I wonder if it's on Amazon, but it's not branded. See anything good up in there? There's some shelves. Store guides. Definitely probably ain't gonna take those. I don't even know store guides. There's some, or is that shopping cart remnants? Or, oh yeah, they're shopping carts. It's 2 shopping carts. Those are the same carts that are over there and over in the other parking lot, so that's kind of funny. But there's some more store guides. Remnants of the shelf. He's fucking going deep. Kind of smells. There's definitely some trash up in there.
Stunning. It's amazing.
Oh, we're listening to
it's in excellent condition.
We're listening to Global Voodoo. I don't know if you heard that, but a hurricane just passed us, and it's kind of random. I guess we are in PA, so I guess it's a little bit different than Indiana. Because I mean, I'm sure there's some in Indiana, but you never see them very often. But when you see one drive by, and you're like, man, I need to get me one of those. Which, you know, you might be on your way, it might not be, but old Lamborghini just driving by. So we just got out of the Holiday Inn up here in Dixon City, which is a little bit north of Scranton, and there's one hotel, at least one that showed up on the Google Maps. I know I should have did it earlier. We should have booked it. Should have booked it online. Should did all that stuff. But it is about 11 o'clock, And yeah, we just started to drive here because all day today when we left, we've made it, like right now we're an hour and 40 minutes from our hotel in Connecticut. So we left at like 10 o'clock. So we usually have like 11, 12-hour drives. We made it 2 hours this whole day because we've been sourcing. Truck's pretty much full. But as you can see, we're gonna go to Walmart right now to get some little munchies and stuff like that. And there's a Target and GameStop right across the street. That's all we got this hotel. But they had one room left because obviously it's Saturday and I didn't look on the computer and all that. It's a king bed, but it has a pull-out couch. But it was 170 bucks, which is one of those you kind of just decide if you want to be worth it. Spend 170 bucks. Or go try and find another hotel for cheaper. We don't mind. We're usually just we just kind of go with the flow. And it's 170 bucks. Well, it's right across the street. It's paying the convenience of not have to go down hunt down another hotel room or call around the hotels. And right when we get up, we can hit the GameStop, Target, and we're going to Walmart right now. So that's pretty nice. All right, so we made it to the hotel, and I guess this is what $170 gets you. Obviously, it's the handicap room because usually I wait to book those until the end, but a hallway into a big old bed. It's only one bed, but that's all right. That thing there, little pull-out bed, and it's only for the night. But one thing is we tried to get, we are buying the NES Classics. I know every reseller has their opinion on that. You know, it's newly released, you don't make that much. UFBA, Amazon's not going to stay in stock. You know, if I spend 60 or plus tax and shipping, you know, whatever, 68 bucks to make 10 bucks, I don't want to do that. Some people say, oh, it's fine because the rank's real low. People say, you know, you can merchant fulfill it. They'll sell instantly. Each sells 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks. Well, what about a return? One return will wipe out profit for like 5 orders. You know, it goes on and on and on whether you do it or not. And we always choose to do it. We always choose to sell. There's not too much where we don't choose to sell. If there's an opportunity to make money, we'll make money. Obviously, not obviously, but we didn't. You know, we're okay resellers. I mean, wow, we're pretty good at it. But sometimes you don't always look stuff up. Maybe look at the obvious. I didn't even know the NES Classic was getting re-released today. We've seen it in a couple stores. I assumed it was the Super NES Classic, and then it said something to Steve, and he said, "Oh well, this got released today. The new restock of the new stuff got released." We still didn't look it up. We've seen a whole bunch of them at Walmarts and stuff. Plus, when you see that kind of quantity, you always think like, "Oh, it's not worth anything because there's so much quantity." But no, sure enough, he looked it up at a random stop. Or no, I think we had a coupon to use at GameStop, and we used it on one of those. So we looked it up and like, oh, we can merch fulfill these and make 20 bucks profit. Sure enough, put that one up for sale we bought. Sold instantly. That's another dig against it. You can't, there's always quantity limits. Sometimes there's not, sometimes they are. With 2 people, if we can get two at every store, that's decent. But sure enough, then it's like, oh man, we should have been trying to buy them. So we have bought, actually let's just see how much, how many unshipped orders we got. It looks like we have 7. So 7 unshipped orders, so we've got 7 or been able to buy 7. That Walmart we just went into, so they had 47, so it's like they didn't even have them out yet. And of course the 2 guys working late night didn't have any idea or didn't know where they were or what they were and where to find them if they did, and didn't want to go look anyways. But that's alright. It's just one of those, you know, you get kind of complacent when you're reselling. You know, you think, oh, this is worth that. This is always worth this. So I was selling this last year, so it was this price, and that's the price it always is. But stuff changes. You always got to be researching, and I guess sometimes you just find it out the hard way. But I think we're going to go ahead and end it here because it is like probably midnight by now, and there's the Target we got to hit, and there's another GameStop across the street. So thanks for watching.